What do, everybody? It's your boy Johnny B. We on JBTV. We got a very special guest in the building, man. I'm proud to have the head creator of the Barcode podcast. We got my boy Quentin Barfield in the building, man. What's going on?
What it do, man? Johnny B, man, I appreciate you, bro, for allowing me to come to your platform and, tell my story or whatever, you have in store. I'm excited. And I like what you got going on, man. And make sure y'all do the most important thing. Subscribe to Johnny B TV.
Man, I appreciate that a lot. And too, just from the outside looking in, I really picked up on you when you started doing the podcast stuff, and I had to do my background. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate you coming in. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing your thing. Barcode, super hot. Y'all subscribe to that too, man. I'm really inspired off that too.
Yeah, thank you.
A lot of stories I ain't know. A lot of stories that I wanted to know because, you know what I'm saying, it's people that I was fans of. Yeah. So I'm glad you brought that to light, man. No bullshit.
For sure. Thank you, bro.
First off, you in Arizona right now.
Yeah.
Tell me how it is, adjusting to Arizona from Milwaukee and just living in Arizona overall. How's that going?
Ooh, man. See, Arizona good now, John. Right? And, when I first moved there, the transition was different. I'm born and raised in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm a city dude. When I moved out there, it was much, wider. It was a lot of different races. It was things to get used to. So I woke up one day just, being around my people. Then now I'm seeing different races. Caucasians, blacks, Hispanics, all that type of stuff. But overall, Arizona is a good place to live. I feel like it's a family-oriented place, to raise your family. But overall, yeah, man, I like Arizona, bro. And
I'm glad you say that because just as far as races, we here in Wisconsin, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, we do see our different races, but I do believe we're the #1 segregated state.
Yeah.
So, and it is like that. So if you was to move to a different state and see like your next door neighbor be a white man, Hispanic man, that really don't go on in Milwaukee. Yeah. So for people that's not in Milwaukee and don't really know, we don't really catch that a lot here. I know it may be getting better. I ain't checked the numbers. But as far as we grew up, South side was Hispanic side, Northeast side, some, mostly black, and then, white people all around.
All around, yeah.
It's a different kind of culture, you know what I'm saying? Right. And with the weather too, Arizona, I know that's completely different.
Completely different, bro. Dry heat, man, but
Facts.
Yeah.
So we in the summertime, tell me a little bit what you got going on this summer.
This summer, man, I have a heavy load with refereeing. This past season, I officiated high school games, middle school games, even elementary games. And Arizona's kind of different where they got club ball. It's like AAU, it's year round. Okay. So I was busy doing that. So now that it's the summer, my schedule will get heavy just doing tournaments every weekend, different type of places. I'm at Iron Court. And then it's another popular place there. It's called PHH. Jalen Green, Mike Foster, all the big name guys have been in this gym. And I didn't officiate them, but I officiated, big time guys out there. So I'm just trying to, get my resume built up, on the official side, because I met some great people out there in Arizona and just trying to work my way up, bro.
Yeah. Most definitely. All right, since we're on that, I want to pick your brain, you know what I'm saying? Because you got experience on both sides, dealing with the youth and, growing up as a youth and playing basketball and creating your own name. Just as far as what you see as the basketball culture of the youth now, what would you say is the biggest difference between when you was growing up playing basketball to how it is growing up playing basketball now?
Trainers. They got trainers, and rest in peace to Tone. That's Corey Lucia's dad.
Oh, rest in peace, Tone. Yeah, I know him.
Around that time, I'm being serious, bro. He was the only person, Tone was the only person working out Corey. And back then for us, it was just kind of like, whoa, we got a trainer, and we looked at it like, okay, this is Pops. So the difference is, it can go plenty ways, Johnny, right? Like they got the trainers, they got social media, they got the Midwest ballers. You can put a highlight tape together. I feel like they got more moves, it's more finesse. In my era, we was more grit. Yeah, team oriented. Our approach to the game was way different than it is now. So no knock to them, and things got to evolve, right? You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, our era, man, I just remember having just Preps Plus and Journal Center, you know.
Yeah.
So
oh, that was major. That was major.
Yeah, you know,
had to earn that too.
You had to earn that.
Like you said, right now you can sort of make a mixtape. They can be losing, but you put up some good numbers. You can be on the losing team and it look good. So like you said, that's major for Preps Plus. They only coming to the real teams for real.
Yeah. And another thing too, Johnny. You know, we had access. Like they got access to social media and all that. We had access to Park, AFY, Summer Stars, Warning, and everything. And if we wasn't playing in them leagues, we trying to link up with our guys and play one-on-one. That's how we got better. You know, our guys was basically our trainer. You know what I'm saying? We would pick up from their game, or you know what I'm saying? So that's the difference between this era, bro, my era, and then this new era.
Would you say, I know you just do reffing, but say like on the coaching wise, do you think it's a little harder to convince kids to sort of be a star in your role when like you got all these trainers and stuff like that, where like your parents, if they paying for trainers and stuff like that, they want you to go almost, I'll say the NBA, yes, but to the highest level possible. And what if he not at that level yet? You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like that's heavy in the culture right now?
Super heavy, super heavy, and sometimes it's hurting with the parents, and I get it. You investing in your child, you trusting this trainer, and you trusting this trainer to produce your child to go here or get better or whatever the case may be. So I see that a lot, and as us as parents, we have to let a kid develop. We can't put pressure on kids like that. You can't put pressure on the trainers like that. So I am seeing that a lot. You know, I know my son played basketball and I ran him away, Johnny, because I was hard on him. Because I'm thinking, man, I'm Q-Bar. You got to hold up to this. You know what I'm saying? Ran him away. So the advice that I have for y'all parents, just be there for your kids, you know, step by step, and just let them develop. Just like everything, man. That's just like when somebody cook, bro. You ain't gonna eat a steak raw. Yeah, you gonna let it cook, right? Yeah, exactly.
Facts.
Yeah,
you're right on that. Well, yeah, I wanted your opinion on that because this one, I ain't been in the game that long. Well, for a while, but just from the outside looking in, I can just tell, like, you know, if let the kids enjoy basketball, and sometimes their potential is being a good role player on a high school team. Maybe they can win state, a conference, something like that. But I do want the basketball coach to get back to enjoying basketball. Then all the pressure's on. You gotta go to this college and you gotta make it this far.
Yeah, I agree.
Most definitely. So you know, you grew up. Let's get into your story. You grew up playing basketball. Tell me what inspired you growing up. When did you start playing basketball? What age? How did that all start off? Come together.
Man, I was like in 4th grade, bro. I was in 4th grade. I went to Niscara High School. It's on Valete somewhere. Dang, I forgot the 58th and Valete, maybe 60th, maybe over there somewhere. But I never forget. I was in 4th grade. I had a coach. Her name was Miss Ware, bro. She was the sweetest lady ever, bro. And she seen the potential in me, right? I'm a kid. I'm just playing basketball. I'm with my friends at school. And we just, you know, we going to Blocky. We playing basketball. So I just remember at that time her giving me the confidence and just telling me, like, you a good player. And, you know, I was different. Like, I was tall as heck to be my age. Okay. I was a little bit coordinated, but yeah, it started when I was in 4th grade, man. I grew up on 44th and Valete. My cousins, my homeboys, they was about a year or two older than me. And I remember we used to pull out the court, play one-on-ones and, you know, 2-on-2s, you know, whatever the case. So that's around the time I really just started loving basketball, around that time when I was like in 4th grade.
So like you said, you sort of had the hype, but do you feel like out the gate that you had some talent, like it was easy to pick up on, you know what I'm saying? Was you talented out the gate playing?
Yeah, dude, believe it or not, yes, man, because I just remember, like I said, playing in these tournaments, bro, back when I was in 4th grade, and here I am just taller than everybody and just going to the cup scoring, you know? So I picked up pretty easy, man, and the advantage that I felt that I had at that age was playing against older guys. So my coordination was there when I played against my age group. My confidence was there when I played against my age group because I was playing against older guys. Yeah.
So when did when do you say it started getting serious for you as far as, you know, trying to get your name out there, build your name within the city, like as far as AAU, just organized basketball and everything? Like, when did that start getting serious? And it's middle school, stuff like that, is where you started building a name for yourself?
Yeah, the crazy thing is, I played for the Young Lions in 5th grade, right? And I still didn't understand what AAU was at the time.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, it's early.
Yeah, it's early. I'm with my homies. I went to Grand Avenue, and even then, bro, like I was scoring 20s, 30s, and 40s in middle school and Grand, and it still didn't register. And mind you, I'm playing for teams like MOB, where tournaments are local. I remember meeting Lil Billy in 7th grade, and he been wanting me to play for Playground, and I'm like, I was so loyal. I'm like, no, I'm gonna stay with MOB and all that type of stuff. So man, believe it or not, Johnny, I would say about my sophomore year in high school at Vincent, where it clicked like, oh man, I can get ranked playing basketball. Like, I didn't know that, you know what I'm saying? So that like being in high school, being on varsity my sophomore year, playing AAU and finally traveling. I was with the Wisconsin Scholars. First AAU tournament that I played out of state, bro, when I was a sophomore. So that right there had me thinking like, oh, bro, I get to play against different talent across the world. Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. So that's when it got serious for me, bro.
And it's sort of surprising that you say that it took to your sophomore year, because I feel like going to Vincent anyway, you had to be a certain kind of talent. If you know what I'm saying, if you think about playing basketball, you always got to be a certain kind of talent anyway just to go there. So you know what I'm saying, that's crazy. So I know your 8th grade year, just as far as, you know, building up your confidence, y'all had a staff versus student game. That's where you caught your first dunk at. You know what I'm saying? So just tell me a little bit about that, dunking in middle school. I know kids, athletes nowadays, they doing 360s in middle school, but back then that was sort of rare type shit.
Johnny, how the heck you find that out?
I had to search.
You the go. Man, it's so crazy, man. Shout out to my boy Mario Johnson, right? So I had the talent in middle school, right? I could jump high, and I couldn't palm the ball. And I feel like I didn't have the coordination to dunk.
Yeah.
You know, so my boy Mario Johnson, like, just kept like repetition over and over and over. And I just remember telling myself, man, I'd never forget her name. Her name was Miss Boyd. Like, me and her was very, very close when I was at Grand, and I'd never forget where I told her, like, this is my last year here at Grand. You know, she looked out for me. I said, I'm gonna get a dunk for you. And I just remember being so excited playing against Ken Edwards. That's Willathon Boyce's cousin. So he was my teacher there. Yeah. So we used to be jawing and stuff, talking crazy, you know, just some, you know, friendly competition. And I just never forget, bro, when we got a steal. You know, this one, cherry picking was popular back in the day. In my era.
If you go back to AAU, back, like, especially our era and lower, a lot of people that was going off, they were cherry picking.
Yeah. So it was a cherry pick, man. We got a steal. I cherry pick. And I just remember everything just clicked. Like, my coordination, palmed the ball, and I just went up and dunked it, and I just remember being excited, like, what? Like, oh, it's a wrap now. Like,
No, that's a great feeling, for real. So, are you in 8th grade? Before we get into you going to high school, you could have went to a whole different school besides Vincent. You could have went to Riverside.
Yeah.
You could have went to Riverside with Ricky Franklin, one of the premier players, you know what I'm saying? Y'all do your homework on Ricky Franklin. One of the best players out of Riverside. Tell me about, you know what I'm saying, how that transition from you about to go to Riverside to you end up going to Vincent.
Oh, man, crazy story. And the crazy thing, too, Johnny, I was just with Rick yesterday, bro. That's my
shout out Rick, man.
Yeah, that's my bro. He still give me ish about that, you know what I'm saying? But true story, man. I chose Riverside. It was between Marshall and Riverside, right? I had no idea about Vincent, bro. I'm gonna be honest. That my cousin went there, though. But as far as the athletics, I didn't know about that. So my big sister went to Riverside, and I always wanted to follow in my sister's footsteps. And me and Carlos Mans and Mike T, we all played for MOB. So we was about to go to Marshall. So I was like, nah, I don't want to go to Marshall. I'm gonna mess with Rick, because I played AAU with Rick for the Trailblazers. So this 2 weeks before school, maybe a week, I don't know. So I'm enrolled in Riverside and everything. And my cousin played football for Vincent. And he used to always ask me to come up there for open gyms and stuff. But I always miss it. So this particular day, I had time to go up to Vincent for the open gym. I'm in 8th grade. I'm 6'3", same height I am now.
Yeah.
8th grade, so I go there, bro. I guess I'm killing freshmen and sophomores. My boy, man, shout out to my boy John Allen. So after the sessions was done, John Allen he like, man, what school you go to? And I said, I'm going to Riverside. He like, well, where you transferring to? I said, oh, from Grand Avenue Middle School. He said, middle school?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So
he like, middle school? Yeah. And I'm like, yeah. He like, you not going to Vincent. I mean, he like, you not going to Riverside. I said, yes, I am. I'm like, school, like next week. So he like, you want to win? And I wanted to win. Mm-hmm. So he took me on the tour. And when I seen them 5 gold balls, I said, ooh, it's a winning program, right? Like, oh, yeah. Fast forwarding, Johnny. School start. He, well, not fast forwarding, but after that, he called my mom. My mom like, you know what? If you want to go there, that's cool. Because my cousin was going there and she felt comfortable. You know, I'm the only boy, freshman, you know, about to be in there with adults. She was cool with it. So, got the transfer papers, did what I had to do. And then I never forget, dude, this before cell phones. Yeah. Ricky called me every day. I kept missing his phone call. We playing phone tag. And finally got in contact with him like Friday. And he like, dude, where you been at, bro? You ain't been at school? Exactly. Bro, I go to Vincent, bro. He like, no, bro, transfer. You playing around, Q. Come on, bro. I said, no, let me just try it out. Let me try it out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I really tried it out, bro. And that's how I went to Vincent, bro.
That's crazy. That's real. When I heard that story, I'm like, oh, that's wild. And too, just what it could have been if you did went to Riverside. You know what I'm saying? You and Ricky, because Ricky, he was doing his thing out there.
Yes.
But the coach was right who told you if you want to win, you went to the right program.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I love you, Rick, man.
Before we get into, you know, you going into going into Vincent, tell me a little bit about like how the city was, the atmosphere. Who were some of the names you was going up against in middle school that you had to prepare yourself, you know, going into the next level?
Man, dude, Ricky Franklin, Billy Mimis, Javon Campbell, who else? Marcus Landry, Marquis, like the whole Burroughs team. Shout out to my boy Marquis Chambers. Man, dude, DeMario Barnett, he was #1 in the nation when we was in 8th grade when I played against him.
See, that's
you
real.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was #1 in the nation. So, like, all them guys, our conference was crazy. Oh my God, the 8th grade conference, bro, where we, one weekend it was Billy. Mm-hmm. Next weekend it was Morris with J. Cam, and then one weekend it was Sarah Scott with Willathon, and, you know, one weekend with, you know, Burroughs playing against Queese. So, all them guys, like, it was always a battle, like, every weekend, because these are the same guys that I'm seeing when we go to Levon Way, Parkline, or whatever, you know. These the same guys I'm seeing in Warner. These the same guys I'm seeing in Summer Stars, you know what I'm saying? Yep. So, like that, like, I knew my peers around that time, you know what I'm saying, before going into Vincent. So, them was the guys that I knew, like, I'm gonna have to compete against them at some point in high school, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, them was some of the, like, to name a few, because it was a lot of good cats, bro, you know, coming in, you know, because don't forget, we had Louis was younger, AZ was younger, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. All
right, bet. So now you at Vincent, you know what I'm saying? It's your first year. First year you played JV, right?
Yeah.
Y'all dominated on that scene, you know what I'm saying? But just looking up at the varsity team, man, you know what you got to come next. It's like, what was your feel and what was you really trying to prepare yourself for? You know, looking at varsity, I know you did JV, you did your thing, but what was you preparing yourself for your sophomore year?
Man, I'm so glad you asked that for real, Johnny, because when I knew I was going to Riverside, right? When I was accepted, Luck told me and Rick we was playing varsity, right? So in my mind, like, oh, I'm gonna be a freshman playing bar. When I went into Vincent, I was cool with JV because all my guys was there. Okay. Marcus, Billy, Javon, Queese, Willathon, all these guys was there, bro. Yeah. So, like, let's not forget Tyson Kingsby family, Big Kurt, rest in peace, Carl, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? We all was cool. So I was cool with playing JV. You know what I'm saying? The relationship that I had with John Allen, he just like the mindset that he like instilled in me to have to go in. You have to work. You talented, and I know that, but you got to put in work. So for me, that kind of was like, okay, I got to start from JV to work my way up to varsity. Okay, that's cool. So playing JV, man, just getting better every day, competing against them guys, dude. And true story, bro, I had no idea who Boo Wade, Greg Brown, Carl, like only person I knew was probably Dion. Yeah, Dion. Everybody else, I had no idea what they have done or nothing. And our team always played against them in practice. We never practiced against each other. So me not knowing them, and I'm having my swag coming from Grand Avenue, I'm talking shit. This is why I got respect from these guys now. You know, all of us, like our group talking crazy to them. And they used to kick our tail. You feel what I'm saying? So just going in there, I'm just like, wow, I didn't know like who Boo Wade was and stuff. So
that's almost good that you didn't know, because like you kept your same fire. And you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You don't care about no name. You didn't even know the name, so you can play loose. You know, when you know it's a bigger name and stuff like that, you might be a little bit more tight for some players.
Yeah, facts.
So it's good that you can just be loose and really play your game for real, not knowing that.
Yeah.
So, all right, we going into sophomore year. First off, you know what I'm saying, playing with Tom Diener and coming from, you know what I'm saying, playing JV. What's the transition with that? You know what I'm saying? Tom Diener, legendary coach. I know them practices had to be a little rougher, you know what I'm saying? So what's the transition like with that?
The transition was tough, right? But me just being who I was, right? Remember we talked about earlier about, you know, kids not really just accepting their role and doing it. So for JV, I was playing at 3. You know what I'm saying? I go to varsity sophomore year and I'm at power forward.
Oh yeah,
you know, 6'3".
That's a big transition.
Yeah, that was a huge transition because like Diener philosophy was just so different. Like his approach to the game, he wanted our approach to the game to be the same way. You know, he was zero tolerance. You know, and then for like 50-minute practices. I'm being dead serious, Johnny. 50-minute practices. So that was kind of tough too, because. At the same time, even though I'm a sophomore, I'm still a kid. I'm like, damn, we only practice for 50 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's short.
That's short. It's short, but it was so intense. Okay. It was so intense. Like for JV, like we can maybe play around for a little bit before practice. No, not with Diener. If he say be on the floor at this time, it's this time. Stretch, uniforms, ready to go. You know, and then like. You know, it was really structured.
Yeah, real attention to detail.
Yeah, and he was a very firm guy. You know what I'm saying? So I would say that was the structure part, right? Because we kids, that was the toughest for me. And then me being power forward. You know what I'm saying? Me playing guard my whole life, or, you know, playing the 2 and the 3 with different AAU teams and everything. Yeah. That was a tough transition for me because I had to really figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
So, and I like that because you brought up toughness earlier, you know what I'm saying? And having to accept something. Most kids now, and not trying to come at them, but in an opportunity like that, you still got talent. You a sophomore, you playing out of position. They out of there the next season. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A whole different school. You can go get your buckets. You don't gotta just be starting in a certain role and you playing out of position. Yeah. So like, did that creep in your mind? Like any doubt at the time? Like where you want to move on, or you end up sticking out, but was there any doubt with that?
But let me tell you this then, Johnny, right? Since you bring that up. So I told you all the guys we had on our JV team, right? So in my mind, oh, we about to play JV again? Nah, I'm gone. You know, we all put in our transfer papers, right? Okay. No. I'm about to go to Riverside. Yep. Everybody about to transfer. Diener get wind from the principal that, you know what I'm saying, we was transferring. He had a meeting with us. And the only reason I stayed, Johnny, is because when we had that meeting, because Tyson, like Dion went to prep, you know, remember Tyson, Kurt, Carl, they all went to Custer, Keon went to Mesmer, Mike Rush went to Riverside, like everybody was just gone, you know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm like, again, Johnny, I'm like, I'm with my guys. I know what they can do. So I'm gonna stay here, you know what I'm saying? Play varsity. Like I get a chance to play varsity. I got a really good chance to start in varsity because he want to keep the same young guys, you know, up together. So that was my mindset going into sophomore year, just like, oh, I got a chance to start, and you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So how was your first year on varsity? How was your sophomore year?
I would say it was decent for me, right? Because I played out of position. We still went 16-9 overall as some sophomores.
That's good, especially in the conference, like
city conference.
Yeah, the city conference, and it's going down in the city conference right now.
Yeah, it's going down. So overall, I would say it was good. You know, I feel like it was like revenge season for some of these teams because Vince have been beating them up for all these years, like Boo and Greg them. So, but overall, it was a great experience. I had a big task. I had to hold Torrey Johnson as a sophomore. He is senior. You know, I had to hold Mike Bridges, my first varsity game ever. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it kind of like, it just kind of like lifted the spark, right? Because remember I told you when I was younger, I always played against older guys. So I went into my sophomore year confident, bro. For real.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
So, all right, we get through the sophomore year. You know what I'm saying? Y'all went, what'd you say, 16-9?
Yeah.
That's a good season, especially for sophomores. You know what I'm saying? 6 games over 500.
Yeah.
What's your mindset now going into junior season? This is a big season for you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all end up having a great year. But what's your mindset now going into your junior season? You know what I'm saying? Do you think you still going to be playing out of position? And, like, what's all going through your head?
Man, what's going through my head is, okay, we lost 9 games. Like I said, we had a decent season, right? But I feel like, okay, they think it's sweet, right? So with me being the leader that I was, and Diener kind of gave me like that title, like me and Nick Polk to be them leaders.
Yeah.
So I took upon myself, like, we taking summer league serious. Man, we coming up to the gym, like at Vincent, work out, do whatever we got to do, Vertimax, whatever, shoot, drip, like whatever. Like we on the same page. So the most important thing for all of us, especially me, is to get bigger. So I started hitting weights more, you know, push-ups, you know, just all that type of stuff to get my body right. And crazy story, Johnny, is Diener seen me play, but he came that sophomore summer going into my junior year. He seen me play for my original AAU team, the Wisconsin Scholars. We was playing at Wisconsin Lutheran, and I'm playing at 3. He seen me dribble, shoot threes. I had a wonderful tournament. We wound up winning the whole thing, to go to nationals.
Oh, that's big.
And I never forget, after the game, he said, I didn't know you can do all of that. You know what I'm saying? So going into our junior year, he changed the whole offense, 4 out, 1 in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was Marcus Landry, and then it was 4 guards on the perimeter. So he let me extend my game to a certain degree where I was able to shoot threes or, make plays off the dribble and whatever the case may be. But I just knew with us losing like that, bro, I said, no, this is our year to go upstate, bro. Like, so we got to come with it.
So, and too, is that hard for you? Don't get me wrong, y'all a great team. You got to work. You got to play your role at the end of the day. But is it hard for you having some talent that you can use and having to hold back on that just for the team oriented? Or like, you know what I'm saying? It could help the team, but that's what the coach needs you to do. You know what I'm saying? Is that tough for you? Or was that tough for you, I should say?
It wasn't tough for me because, again, Johnny, I'm playing with my bros. Whatever we have to do to get one of these gold balls, and you know what I'm saying. And the way our era was, I ain't tripping because I can play my game on the AAU circuit. Thanks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When we at school, this is what the coach want. Man, let's get on the same page. So. Yeah, I got a lot of backlash going to Vincent. A lot, bro. People like, bro, what? People calling me overrated. People like, bro, you need to transfer. You playing a 4, bro? Dude got you doing this. But I made that sacrifice for my guys because I wanted to win, and that's why we had such a successful season, our junior year. Because, again, Johnny, like, everybody can't be the star, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to have that one guy that's going to take charges, dive on the floor, make the extra pass, keep the guys together. You know what I'm saying? And I was willing to take that role for my guys. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Yeah. And with that, especially with special teams, y'all can all be great, but somebody got to take that, that role. I remember Devin Booker when he was playing at Kentucky. He was coming off the bench. You know what I'm saying? I remember UNC, this is more our era, with like Raymond Felton, Marvin Williams. He got picked 2nd overall, but he came off the bench for that team.
Off the bench.
You know what I'm saying? So them talented teams, so you know what I'm saying? I know you can relate to that. You can have your own individual talent, but you got to bring it all together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Diener, bro. This is a lot of things that people don't know. Like, and this is why I wasn't tripping about my like the situation I was in. Dude was 7 and maybe 7 in the possible. He was a 7-man rotation, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was gonna get reps.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? Regardless, you know what I'm saying? So 8-man rotation max, bro. So yeah.
So y'all end up having a real good season that junior year.
Yeah.
You know, just take me through your junior year, some of the highlights you had. You know what I'm saying? Y'all made it upstate. Just give me a little breakdown of how your junior year went.
Man, junior year, dude, it's 3 games when I think about my junior. It was 4 games actually. It's 4 games I think about my junior year. I had a real good game against Tulsa East. You know, beat them in the Christmas tournament. And I just remember Al Hansen just telling me like, "Man, Q, you kicked our tail," because I was shooting threes and everything. Everybody knew what I could do. You know what I'm saying? And then we got a chance to beat Dupree Fletcher now. You know, they coming from, especially Dupree. Dupree's coming from a 26-0 season, bro. 26-0 season. This is senior year. We know how good that King team was, bro.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And that was like almost like the highlight of our junior year, because it was almost kind of like a test, right? These guys went 26-0. They lost some guys, but these guys are still good. They were still well coached. You know what I'm saying? So when we beat them, bro, in my mind, we're gonna win state this year. Like, man, we beat Dupree Fletcher, Khalif, AZ, Rob Dixon, Matt Goodwin.
Yeah, Troy Cotton.
Yeah, Troy Cotton.
That was super, and they were sophomores. That team was super stacked. I ain't gonna lie,
stacked, bro. So
super stacked.
Yeah, I went on a I always show like. Always, like, you know, me and Pre, we always join back and forth, text message, FaceTime, whatever on Facebook. And I always would send him that newspaper article. I was in there blocking his shot, and he usually send me his ring back. You know?
Yeah, type shit. That's real.
Yeah, but it was just a fun year, you know, playing against them, bro. I went on an 8-point swing all by myself, man. I scored 8 points straight that game. Another good game was against Nicolay. I made that was a really good team too, as well, with DJ Marsh and Ryan Krager, Mo Kane. Man, shit, they had a squad, bro. But I made a very crazy play that I didn't even think was crazy. It was just instilled in me, diving on the floor, taking charges. So they kept rolling the ball in, and I just darted from half court, rolled on the ball, called a timeout. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so, yeah, big hustle play.
Yeah.
And I know, I can just only imagine, because, like, you know, nowadays we got cell phones everywhere, and, you know what I'm saying, just social media catch everything. But those games back then, I know they used to catch them on, like Wiz Sports and stuff like that. You used to catch some of that stuff, but that shit was rare. You had to be there, and everybody don't got their cell phones out. You really enjoy it. And so, like, just that atmosphere, I know that was just something crazy that we ain't gonna really even get back.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. I posted a clip. I think we played against Marshall, right? I was just looking at the crowd, like, everybody came out, bro.
Yes,
like, this Marshall versus Vincent. You know what I'm saying? So all our games was like that back in the days, bro. Yeah.
Thanks. Tell me about your experience going upstate that year.
Yeah, when we went upstate, man, it was a really good feeling, right? I was excited, you know, seeing all the bright lights and just, you know, just like damn, you know what I'm saying? So I never forget, dude. I was so excited. We got a chance to play against Tom Diener brother. His name was Dick Diener. He coached Fond du Lac High School, and I didn't play much. I started. I didn't play much.
Was it foul trouble?
There wasn't no foul trouble, no nothing. I mean, we blew them out. Oh, okay. But I'm still in my head like, what? Like, I've been playing this whole season, bro. Yeah. Like, what's going on? And he had an individual meeting with us, and you know, he said, I did that so you can rest up. I knew we would beat them, but we got Madison Memorial tomorrow. So he's like, you got a big task. You're gonna be flipping flop between Corey Vernon and Wesley Matthews.
Yeah.
So, you know, at that time, of course, I was still pissed because it was my first time going upstate. You know what I'm saying? So have fun, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just going up there, man, the overall experience, just knowing like, damn, we made it upstate, bro. We put in the work, bro. Like the whole summer, bro, and we you know, we was on the same accord, bro, and made it up here. So it was such a, you know, dope experience, bro. Just being in front of the lights like this and smiling for your picture. So when people watching on TV and the hotel experience and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So
That's major.
yeah, it was fun, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody don't get that experience. There's a lot of hoopers out here. Everybody don't get that experience.
Yeah.
So, all right, y'all going against Madison Memorial. Wesley Matthews, of course, he is who he is now in the NBA, Marquette and all that. But, you know, at the time, y'all, you know what I'm saying, this is grind time. You don't care about the name, none of that.
None of that.
You know, get me through that game. I know y'all end up taking the L, but tell me about that game a little bit, how that went.
Whoo, man.
And this game, also, to put a little bit more in context, is to go for the state championship, right?
Yeah.
Next win.
Yeah. But we beat Madison
Y'all beat Madison Memorial.
Yeah. So this is one thing where I felt we messed up at, right, Johnny? We already been smacking West now the summer, like you know, the summer before our junior year in these summer league. We going to summer league, meeting them with them in the championship, beating them. Summer league, like Marquette beat them.
Yeah.
Like we just beat them.
Yeah.
So when we final act and we know we got Madison Memorial the next day, in our mind, and mind you, we just beat King this year, so them on this side, Vincent on this side, this a rematch.
That would have been a hell of a flash.
It's a rematch. We overlooked them. We overlooked them because we like, dude, we been beating them, bro. We got them, y'all. Dude, so we literally, bro, in the hotel, bro, like, bro, we got them, bro. Like, dude, this King game about to be cracking, dog. We ain't even played Madison Memorial yet. You know what I'm saying? So, we get to that game, man, and it's a guy that everybody should know. He won Mr. Basketball over Dupree Fletcher, Mike Nelson.
Okay. Yeah, I know Mike Nelson. Okay.
Yeah. And then I want to say he was a freshman or sophomore, Keaton Nankiville. He went to Wisconsin.
Yeah. He played for Madison Memorial, too.
Yeah, he played for Madison Memorial.
Yeah, I remember him.
Well, obviously they had Wesley Matthews. They was well coached. And they had a good team too. Like, right?
At the time, they had like the best program in Madison.
Fact.
Sorry, like that's almost the only team I knew. But I did hear about them. Most definitely.
So we go into that game, you know, feeling the same way. We gonna beat them, dude. And Mike Nelson had a beautiful game against us. Mr. Basketball had about 20 plus points. We did a good job slowing Wes Matthews down. You know, I don't think he scored much. It was probably about 6 to 8 points, I believe. And then Keaton, like I said, I want to say he was a freshman or sophomore. And like he had a good game. And then they role players had a great game. And for us, for some odd reason, I just feel like we wasn't on the same accord up there, like against them. And I just remember watching it. Of course, I played in it, but I just remember like just putting my all in it. You know what I'm saying? And we fell short. Guys' body language was bad. They wanted it more than us. You know what I'm saying? So I just remember on the video, dude, just walking to Coach Brad Bester just crying. Like, damn, it's over. Like, oh, like the season over. Like, damn, we just lost. Like, oh shit. So yeah, that was real emotional for me. Like around that time, losing Wes Matthews, now, man, because we had such a great season, bro. We put in so much work, and we get all the way up there, and we ain't on the same page. You know, so yeah, that was hurtful, bro.
Man, hey, true. I couldn't really think of, you know, as an amateur player, nothing be, you know, harder than that. You know what I'm saying? Making it all the way up there, your eyes on the prize, you literally can taste it. Especially being able to go up against like a rival, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the city. Outside looking in, it was always about Vincent and King when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? That was two schools. So like, if y'all was to collab in the state for the state championship, that just would have been a major win for the city, regardless.
Yeah, facts.
So, I feel you on that. So, just emotional wise, like, how do you recover from that and get ready for like your senior year? You know what I'm saying? Like, What's the next step for you going on?
Yeah, the next step for me though, Johnny, was I had small schools interested, right? You know, back in our era, it was more it was like go D1 or nothing at all.
So let me ask you, what's the recruiting? Because like you said, junior year, that's when you really start getting like recruits and stuff like that. That's when they can contact you a little bit more. So what's that like right now? What's the recruiting process like?
Look, interested. Coach was interested. The relationship I had with Diener was a good relationship. So a lot of phone calls to the office, his office, and telling me that schools are interested. They want to see what you do your senior year, and you know, just a lot of letters, you know, just interest and stuff. And so going into my senior year, I was being realistic, right? This is how I'm feeling at the time. Like, I need a school. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm gonna finish my senior year. I want to go hard and everything, but man, I want a school like to offer me. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't have that. So the body type that I had, I was like, dude, I can play football, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
have you ever played football before that?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Just felt like you was an athlete. You know what I'm saying?
I just felt like I was an athlete.
Yeah.
You know? Because in the earlier years, like, you know, playing football, I played baseball for Vincent, and you know, Nick Polk played football and basketball. So I'm like, I can play some defense. Let me see if I can, you know, this is my mindset going in because I got no offer. So I try out for football, and I just remember the coaches for the football team like, hold on, bro, do Diener know this? Like, it was just like, dude, listen, I'm trying to get a scholarship, and I feel like y'all can help me. Yeah. Because they knew how hard I worked, and you know, and they was like, all right, man, we don't want dude to find out. Yeah. No BS, Johnny. The first day of practice, tore my ACL, freshman, went for my leg. Tore it, bro. And I didn't know it was tore at the time. I just thought it was like a little stinger or whatever the case may be. So now it's just kind of like, oh, I'm done with football. Yeah. Ice myself, boom, boom. I'm still hooping, dunking, doing everything. Practice come. My leg keep giving out. Yeah,
and this probably like a month apart, couple months apart.
Yeah,
so you playing on a torn, not knowing, but you
not even knowing.
Whole time torn ACL.
Torn ACL, not even knowing. And the reason why I was still able to hoop because I had a weightlifting class. Okay. And the guy like used to build the muscle around my knee and stuff. So I think that's why I was able to hoop and still dunk. Because of the muscle I had. You know what I'm saying? So they keep it away from Diener. Yeah. Right? They like, no, dude cannot find out. Practice start. My leg get to giving out, Johnny. And dude kind of like, hold on, bro. Like, you got to think, he been seeing me since my freshman year. Yes. You don't move like this. What's going on? You hurt? Boom. I'm like, oh, no, I'm good. And man, we did this one drill in practice, dude. My leg gave out. He said, what's going on? Took me to the, I think he scheduled something for like an MRI or whatever. And the results came back, like my ACL was tore. And he like, dude, what's going on? And then I had to tell him, like, dude, I played football. And he was in hot water, bro.
I bet, yeah.
Hot water.
Oh, I know he was beyond pissed. I can't, you know what I'm saying? From the outside looking in, I see you be getting on your
Yes, bro.
Just, I know that'd be tough for me as a coach too. Just, you know what I'm saying? Even though the situation, you tore your ACL, but you know, seeing you go down into your senior year. So how you feeling emotionally now? Like, I know you sort of played through it, and that show your toughness right there. You put on a brace and still just played on the torn ACL. Speak on that a little bit. I know you ain't finished the season, but speak on that toughness that it took, because that's really unheard of.
Man, so once we found out my ACL was torn and everything, the doctor gave me two options just because I built so much muscle around it. You know what I'm saying? He was like, dude, you can play with a brace, right? It was a sleeve, and then it was the Stone Cold Steve Austin, then another sleeve. And like, I used to be like, like I played 4 games. I know I played against Pulaski. I had a good game, but it's Pulaski. Oh yeah. Juneau, Washington, and it was another team I can't forget. But I did play 4 games, and believe it or not, Diener gave me some time, but it wasn't the cue bar, right? I was scared to take a charge. I was scared to dive on the floor. I was scared to block shot because my leg had been given out, not just in practice, but just walking around in school. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
So I had to make the toughest decision, man. And that's when it got emotional. Like, I remember going to Diener office, bro, just telling him, like, bro, I don't play like this. I gotta wrap it up. I'm done. And like, he talked to me for a couple days. He like, are you sure? You know, I'm sure. I can't play like this. So once I made that decision to just be like, I'm good, that's when all the emotions start coming in. Man, what school am I gonna go to?
Yeah.
I didn't have insurance. You know what I'm saying? How I'm gonna get surgery? You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking of all these things, dude. Just like, man, are we gonna win?
Yep.
Man, I want us to win, man. But if we lose, are people gonna blame me?
Yeah, all this at 17 years old.
Yeah,
I can only imagine.
So I'm going through a lot, man. I'm falling apart at home. I'm more crabby with my mom, like just a whole bunch of stuff, bro. Just doing a whole bunch of uncharacteristic stuff, dog. You know what I'm saying? So I wanna thank Brandon Allen, Breon, Chubb, and Chubb's wife, Miss Carla Allen, because she was working at a hospital at the time, and I didn't have insurance, and she helped me through the process, right? To getting insurance. She told the surgeon my story, you know, me being a starter in the school, you know what I'm saying? Just telling her the story. And she helped me, you know, get through my surgery and therapy and everything. So I want to give a shout out to them, bro. But that was very, very emotional for me, bro. No bull.
Yeah. Facts. I can only imagine, like, you know, just how tough that is, especially you injuring yourself in a sport that, like, that's not even your main sport.
Yeah.
And then it's your senior year, ain't like it's a sophomore year, you got another year to go to. So I know mentally that's beyond challenging. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want to continue being an athlete. Yeah, you was getting letters, but that's probably all out the window off of torn ACL. And two, going off back then, like, you know, ACL injuries, of course, they're the same, but just repairing them is different now. You can, you know, they do it right now. I know it's a little different how it was in 04, 05.
Yeah.
Getting the ACL surgery and stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
So, all right, the rest of your senior year, you out, but you still with the team, you supporting. Y'all make it up to state again. You know what I'm saying? You know, give me a breakdown on how that went. You know, you just looking from the outside looking in now. You know, you're on the sideline, you supporting. How is that for you?
It was 50-50. It was like, cause you got to think. Remember, we got the transfers in. We got Elliot Johnson. We got Breon. We got Brandon. You know, we got young BG, young Yusuf Gray. You know
that's crazy. Okay.
Yeah. So looking at the team, I'm still like, oh man, we got a really good chance to win this, man. You know, and the most emotional part for me of it all was, once I tore my ACL and Diener found out, and, you know, me just calling it quits, our relationship became rocky. So I'm at the end of the bench now. We went to Florida. I'm in the crowds. He making me record. We go upstate. I'm in the crowd with the students. Yeah. I'm still going up there. I'm in the hotel with them, taking them. But you know, I'm in the crowd watching.
Yeah.
And I never forget this, dude. I just felt like we had it, right? They placed the first two games so beautiful. You know, there was some. I know we played Pius the first game, and then I think we played a Racine school. I can't remember, but then we meet up with Westman in the championship, and I'm just in my mind like, "Come on, y'all got to." And it was just some moments in that game where I just was like, "Dude, are we really about to win this?" And then there was some moments like, "Please don't lose," you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just remember just looking up at the clock, bro, when it was like about to be over.
Yeah.
And I couldn't hold it in. I cried again, bro. It's 2 years in a row, and I just remember all the students just hugging me. And, like, that was tougher than playing. You feel what I'm saying? And losing. Because I don't like losing, bro, at all. You know what I'm saying? So, senior year, I'm just feeling like, damn, I let my guys down. And like they even say to this day, man, if you don't play football, we got to go ball.
I feel you.
People, like, they just knew, because with Elliott transfer, I moved to the 3.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
he came out of Mesmer, right?
He came from Mesmer.
Yeah, I remember that team.
Yeah, so, yeah, that was emotional, man. That was emotional. So all that crying and, emotional stuff I went through my junior, senior year, I took it out on people in junior college.
Okay. Yeah. Bet. So moving on to junior college, you know what I'm saying? But first, how did that opportunity come up? Because you graduate, you know, senior year. Are you still dealing with the ACL? Are you still like recovering? You going through surgery? Is that what's going on before you go on to junior college?
Yeah, so I didn't get surgery my senior year.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm not about to be on crutches walking across the stage, bro.
Type shit, that's why.
You feel me? I ain't know that. Like, no. So all that stuff I told you about Brandon mom, Miss Carla Children, that was after we graduated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So this is actually, I get surgery, probably like in August, probably.
Okay.
Like,
a couple months after graduation.
Yeah, a couple months after graduation, maybe even 3. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? So I go through the surgery, boom, boom. I go through that, right? Boom. I get a phone call, man. Shout out to my cousin, man, Steve Harris, man. He went to Juneau. Mm-hmm. I get a call from him on college break. Yeah. He like, cuz, what school you go to? I said, bro, I just got out, like you know, surgery. Yeah, I just got out of surgery. I'm walking now. I'm still playing now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, fast forwarding. He called like, bro, like, what school you go to? I'm like, bro, I don't go to no school, bro. I'm at the crib, bro. Mm-hmm. He said, bro, get out of here. He like, you serious? I said, I'm dead serious. He said, dude, my coach will mess with you. I'm like, what school you go to? He said, Masabi. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, bro, what the? I called it Wasabi. Bro. I'm like, bro, what is Wasabi, bro? He said, Masabi, bro. It's in Minnesota. So I'm like, he like, bro, it's only 8 hours away, dude. He'll mess with you, dog. Boom, boom. So I'm like, all right, bro. Like, if I was just so thirsty to go to school.
Yeah,
right?
Most definitely.
And let's be honest, Johnny, I didn't know about junior college and prep school back then, bro. Yeah. We didn't know that.
That's a crazy time.
Yeah, we didn't know about that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So he called. I'm like, all right, bro, look, give me your coach number. I'm about to hit Keith and Rachel. You know, they're my mentors / my second parents, for real. Mm-hmm. You know, they, Keith was my head coach for the scholars. And Rachel, she was a part of the organization. She live in Arizona. I still see her. Yeah. I still talk to Keith and help him out when I can. So shout out to them. So I called them like, hey, I got a school. They're like, where it's at? I give them the info. I talk to the coach. Oh yeah, but it's middle of the season. Mm-hmm. So I pack my stuff up to my mom. They drive me out there. Yeah. They drive me 8 hours away to Masabi Range Community College, bro, in the middle of nowhere.
I bet, yeah. And I know them junior college, them stories, man, I know it's something different. It's either ain't nothing out there and all you gotta do is focus on ball, or you know what I'm saying, it's a wild party for real.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. So yeah, they took me out there, bro, and got me right, bro. Yep.
Okay. So are you starting junior college? Is your knee do you feel like your knee getting all the way back to where it is?
I'm terrified, Johnny, because when I get up there, like I said, they're still in season. So it was my cousin Steve first year there.
Oh, okay. So you came in like the middle.
I came second semester.
Okay.
Yeah. So they season still going and stuff, and gotta think, bro. My last game I played in was probably last year. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. Mm-hmm.
So
and without the injury, your junior year really. So a fresh you. Probably since your junior year.
Yeah, exactly.
Your senior year, you wasn't feeling
I wasn't
yourself.
Feeling it. You right. Mm-hmm. So this out here, it's a faster pace. Most definitely. Of course, in my eyes, I have a hoop. You know, we all grown men, and I got no sleeve on my leg, no brace, and I'm like, hold on, bro. I've been running, but I ain't been running at this speed, so I'm scared. And I never forget, it was a guy on the coaching staff, man, I forget his name, but he tore his ACL. And he heard about my story, and he said, bro, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. You think about it, you gonna tear it again, or you gonna tear your other one. He said, bro, you young, you athletic, you in the weight room. He said, bro, you just gotta play. Yeah. And I never forget, man, I just went to practice, bro, and I said, I gotta take the opportunity because I'm not hooping. Like in game, so let me take the opportunity to see if I can get my flow back. And I just remember just getting my flow back to a point where coach wanted me to play the last 10 games. I said, no, I ain't wasting no year off that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Oh, well, shoot, you were showing out then if you wanted to start right away. Definitely. All right, so when you do get the opportunity to play, you know what I'm saying? Just how was your time at junior college?
Overall, it was good, man. But when I that following year when I played the full season, it was the first man. I'm gonna be honest with you. The first 6 games was horrible, bro. Like
Conditioning?
not even the conditioning. It was more so of the performance.
Oh, okay.
like I was like first game of my college career. I think I probably had like 6 points, and then like. The next game after that, I probably got 2 points, and then I got 8 points there. And then you got to think I ain't starting either, though.
Okay, yeah.
But the type of player and the mindset that I have, I never been that type of guy that cared about starting, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bring me off the bench, bro. So, and it was weird because I come from a program where it's 7-man rotation, 8 possible. He playing 10 players. Like he'd start the starters and then the second 5. I'm like, what the?
Yeah.
So that was all new to me and stuff. So I really couldn't like really get a flow and stuff. So I was getting down on myself. Like, dang, is the ACL injury about to bring me down, bro?
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. So then situations happened where guys got homesick, left. Some guys got kicked out for fighting or whatever the case may be. And I would never ever forget, I'm not lying, bro, because the talent that we were playing when I was having them 4 points and 6 points, dude, them teams was trash.
Yeah, type shit. So that's why you looking at yourself like,
I'm down on myself, like, bro, I done came from like Milwaukee folks, the city conference. I done played Julian Wright, these guys in the Kentucky Hoop Fest. Like, bro, I done played like big talent. So I'm like, these dudes trash. So, true story, dude. We played a team called Minneapolis Community College. Now, you know that's the city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they got some inner city kids. Like, so when it was a big game because they was like the #1 JUCO in Minnesota at that time. And my eyes lit up. Like, dang, do I need to play against my kind to get out this little funk, bro? And man, that's when I got out the funk, bro. I probably had like close to 30. I know it was like 24, maybe 25 plus, something like that. But when I got out that funk, man, the rest of the season was demon time, bro. It was demon time, bro. Like, I wound up playing so well, and mind you, I didn't start not one game.
Oh, the whole season?
Yeah.
Okay.
I came off the bench, bro. I led the team in scoring. I led the team in assists, and I received a scholarship, man, to St. Cloud State, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So fell short with that though, and had to go back to Masabi and regroup, bro. Yeah.
So, all right, I know you fell short with that. You know what I'm saying? You had a little situation academically, but you know, you go back and you do it another year. Then you get on to Concordia in St. Paul. So how did that situation come up? And like, what was that? They recruited you from?
So look, this was all right. So freshman year at Masabi, I had after that season, I had a lot of coaches. It was during the season. I'm sorry, it was during the season, bro. I had a lot of schools looking at me like D3, D2, but they was like reaching out to my coach Stackpool, and I was just kind of like, why they ain't reaching out to me? You know, in my head, I'm grown. Like, what up? Like, I get y'all gonna hit the coach, you know what I'm saying? Get the spiel. So I wound up emailing St. Cloud State, bro. Okay. Right? I emailed him, hey, man, I'm interested in coming to your program. Because Bonbon, I don't know if you know Fred Williams, Bonbon that played.
I don't.
He went to South from Milwaukee. He played for the Kansas City Chiefs for a couple years.
Oh, damn, okay.
Yeah, so he was going to St. Cloud State. And he was telling him, like, dude, you can come over here and eat. You know what I'm saying? So I emailed the coach. They started coming to the games and they seen me. And this girl that was on our Masabi team, the girls team, wound up, they were from the same place, the head coach and her, they wound up living next door to each other.
Oh, wow, okay.
So she giving me the whole spiel, like, dude, they love you. They gonna offer you. He already didn't call my parent, boo, all that type of stuff. So I signed with St. Cloud State. I failed my class. I failed the class. I passed the class, but I cheated on the paper, right? It was a little girl, this girl I was cool with. She was a Caucasian girl. I'm passing class with flying colors. we picked the same topic. She did the same paper that she did, but just reworded some stuff, and the teacher wasn't going.
Yeah.
So I forfeited that. And had to go back to Masabi.
Yeah, that's how that happened.
Yeah, I go back to Masabi. Now I have a great season. I dominate, do my thing. I'm really just pissed off. Like, dude, I can't believe I put myself in this situation. So now my son, my baby mama is pregnant, bro.
Okay,
you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, so this how.
So now, like,
this real adulthood right now.
Yeah, this real. You know what I'm saying?
There.
So from Milwaukee to St. Cloud State is about 8 hours.
Okay.
St. Paul to Milwaukee is about 5.5. So, and I got a kid, so I'm like, man, I want to be closer.
I feel you.
Now, I'm a realistic person, Johnny. In my mind, if I go to St. Cloud State, I'm at the 3. I can play like I did at Masabi.
Okay.
Ball in my hand, boo-boo. But if I go to Concordia, I'm going to have this Vincent role.
Okay. Yeah.
3-4. Doing the dirty work, defensive player.
Stuff you done did before, but still.
Yeah, so I'm already knowing it. So I'm playing tug of war all across the board, bro.
That's tough.
Like, damn, I don't want to be too far from my son.
Yeah.
But damn, I'm going to have to play like this. But you know what I'm saying? So it was just like one of them type of situations. So Concordia called me and they were interested. I did a visit. And I did real well in the open gym, and I connected with the guys, still in contact with these guys to this day.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just kind of like, ooh, I connected with these dudes. It's not far from the crib. Bam, Concordia it is.
Yeah. Okay. Do you feel like, so you basically saying if you wasn't like, you know, a new father, stuff like that, you feel like you would have took another direction?
I would have went to St. Cloud State.
100%?
I would 100%. I would have went to St. Cloud State because we got a chance to play against them.
Yeah.
They beat us by 30. And the coach shook my hand in the layup because I had a good game against him. He shook my hand and said, man, I still love to have you. Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
So overall, how was your time at Concordia, would you say?
It started off good. You know us guys from Milwaukee, bro. We got a lot of grit. We are very vocal.
Yes.
Me and the coach, we connected early.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just because I was one of them guys that do whatever, you know what I'm saying? And he started doing things that I didn't like. And you know, when you from, I just know how Milwaukee dudes act, right? I don't know if anybody else do it.
No, that's real.
You know, we vocal. So he started doing things that I didn't like. So I was vocal about it. And we had a lot of meetings trying to get our relationship back on the right path, but it just wasn't happening. So it went from me starting some games to coming off the bench to getting this certain amount of time, and then it dropped all the way down to like not getting in at all. You know what I'm saying? So I checked out. That first time in my life, you know what I'm saying? I checked out, and it was just kind of like, I ain't about to deal with this, bro. Like, I can be at home taking care of my son. You feel what I'm saying? So
especially right now, around this time.
Yeah.
You ain't no kid no more. You got other responsibilities.
Yeah, so it was that was very tough because, like I said, I was playing tug of war, like man. But when he stripped the basketball from me, right? And I don't blame. Around that time, I blamed him. But now that I got older, life is about choices.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I could have got my head out my ass, bro, and finished up and got my degree, and you know, because that's why it's so important to have a father figure in your life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because my mom was so nurturing, right? Mom was just kind of like, oh, if you want to leave school, I understand. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know how real that is.
If my pops was there, I think it would have been like, dude, your schooling paid for, get your degree. Boom, you know what I'm saying? So when I left school, I left off emotion.
Yeah.
I left because of the basketball part, not thinking of the big picture.
Yeah.
Bro, my schooling is paid for, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that messed me up when he stripped I stripped the basketball from myself.
That's real.
Yeah. So yeah.
And back then, I know you felt like he took that from
back then, I felt he took it.
Yeah.
But it's me. I took it.
I can relate to that all the way.
I took it, bro. I took it, bro. So that was tough, bro. You know what I'm saying? Coming back, no plan B, no plan C. Hold on, I gotta get up, go to work, man, working ain't for me. Like it was like rough for me, bro.
And I get you on that, especially when you go in the working field after you was playing basketball. I know basketball at the end of the day for everybody, but like it's hard to something that you enjoy so much to do. You don't even gotta pay me to do this. I enjoy doing this.
Yeah.
To get into reality and real life, you know what I'm saying? It's a big change for all athletes.
Yes.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like some face it sooner than others, you know what I'm saying? Some out of high school, they not going to a college like you, getting scholarships.
Yeah.
Even JUCO, like they season in there, their career in there.
Bro.
So like it's you know what I'm saying? You gotta find some other interest. And the other thing with basketball, as far as like you gotta give it your all. You know what I'm saying? You gotta spend a lot of time in that. So I know the effect of not playing basketball no more to a basketball player, from the outside looking in, somebody that don't play sports, they wouldn't really realize that. Man, that's everything.
That was everything, bro. That was everything. Crushed me, bro.
Yeah. No, that's real. That's real. I'm glad to share that. So, all right, you out of college, you know what I'm saying? You ain't finished up. What's your mindset now? Like, what do you got planned for yourself? You just working? Like, when did you feel like you wanted to get back into, you know, doing what you're doing now with the Barcode, everything coming full form, but what's your mindset out of college?
Mindset out of college, man, I get to get into plenty stuff, man. Okay. Plenty stuff, man. Went to jail a couple times.
Yeah,
you know,
some real shit.
Yeah, bro. Just bouncing from job to job. I was living with my mom, then living with my sister. Man, just girl to girl, just going through real life stuff, bro. And I was trying to learn how to be a father, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was young, bro. My son I was just turning 22 or turned 22 when he was born.
That's real.
So I'm learning how to be, and I'm also dealing with still playing basketball. And people like, bro, why is you here? Bro, you need to be in college. You need to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now I ain't even going to hoop because I don't want to hear it.
I feel you.
I don't want to hear this, bro. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm in the house.
Yeah.
Depressed. Thinking, what the hell have I just done, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So just going through the ultimate most, bro. You know what I'm saying? And just trying to figure out life, and I couldn't figure it out.
Right.
I couldn't, bro.
That's so real to me. And I ain't gonna go as far as you did, but I still get random people coming up to me like they ain't seen me in a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, what up, John, bro? Your ass still hoop?
Yeah.
You feel me? So like, I know just with you, like you said, that hit me with you going out. I know you getting asked that. Oh, what up, Q? Who you hooping for now?
Yeah.
Like, and little stuff like that. Like that hurt a little bit. That don't hurt, but like you feel that. You know what I'm saying? Because people know what you're known for.
Exactly, bro.
So I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
Like I relate to that.
Yeah. So then like 2011 come, man, and I get in a fight at Westline, man, and I go to jail for a little bit, man, and that was the first time in my life where I'm really like, hold on, Q, this is not you, bro. What, like, just going through stuff, bro. Like I left in 2009, bro. This 3 years later, and I'm still, you know, even after that, bro. You know, now my mom and my older sister, they moved to Arizona. Okay. So now I'm literally, bro, no lie, bro, house to house, bro. Shout out to, you know, Mama Nisi, my boy Dontrell. I'm staying at her crib. I'm staying at my son daycare, like his teacher. I barely know her. So life is just going downhill for me, bro.
Damn, that's real, crew.
Like, yeah, I'm going downhill, man, and fast forwarding, bro, I'm in a much better space. I was still having my moments because Milwaukee just getting rougher too at the time. And
a lot of people passing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know fully, but you know, the city going crazy. We most definitely. So I know you done went through deaths.
Yeah, all that
type of stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm going through all that, bro. So, I know that our era didn't have social media and all that type of stuff. So, I just went live one day, bro, on my regular Facebook page, bro, and I just brought up something that happened back in my era with basketball. I was talking about it. There was a lot of people commenting. And then I seen one person watching it who I was talking about. I want to say the first person I brought to my live, right? This is before the podcast, bro. I bring GB. Man, we talk about a different story. He telling his story, boom. And it just got a whole bunch of likes and views and shit. And people got the inbox of me like, bro, like, I like what you doing. I like what you doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then I want to say like the second week, that's when people are like, dude, you should do a podcast, bro. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, podcast, right? I'm like, podcast. I'm thinking like, what the fuck? Like, I'm dead serious. Like, what the fuck? A podcast?
Exactly.
I was like, I don't know, bro. You know,
you don't not trust me.
That's how everything got kicked off, though.
Oh shoot, that's amazing, dog. For real, I sure was wondering how you put that all together. I wouldn't even think it came together like that. So just off a simple Facebook Live, you know what I'm saying? Then you come and it grow to what it is right now. That's amazing,
man. Appreciate that, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. So before I get you up out of here, let me give you a little quick little question. Say we had like an all-star 5 in the NBA, and you can win like $1 million. You know what I'm saying? If you beat them or compete against them, and it's your team, but it's all the teammates that you done played with throughout your life. What's including you? Who the other 4 that you choosing?
Oh snap! So I gotta build a team.
You gotta build a team of players that you play with. Oh, against like I don't know. I get like a random all-star 5. You know what I'm saying? Y'all win to get it done. $1 million for each of y'all. Who you rolling with on that?
Ooh dude, that's crazy, bro. Let me see everybody I done played with.
Yeah. You can take a second. You know what I'm saying? I just want to throw a little trivia out there for you.
I know it's gonna be. Ooh shit. Marcus Landry. Mm-hmm. Man, I'm gonna say Deontay Burton.
Okay.
Deontay Garrett. Ooh. And I'm gonna go Bouet, bro.
Bouet, okay, hell yeah.
Player all time. Yes. Everybody know it. Bouet, my favorite player all time from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, man. But yeah, that's who I rock with, bro. And you gotta think too, Johnny. We all gonna be in shape and in our prime.
Yeah, in your prime.
Q-bar now.
In your prime for sure. Most definitely. It's funny. I got a story on Bouet. It was we had a random gym on 51st and Center, that church gym. Right. So he randomly up there, you know what I'm saying? He on my team. Yeah. He got a beater on, shorts, just chilling, you know what I'm saying? We end up just getting to playing. He damn near, we going up to like, I'll say 11. He scored 10 of our 11. I tell my guy, I'm like, man, who is dog? You know what I'm saying? Keep on. And you know, in the beginning, after a while, you see a couple buckets, you're like, oh, just keep on giving it to dude. Yeah. So the game over with, I go up to my guy like, who's dog on our team? You know what I'm saying? He was just murdered. He said, John, bro, stop playing with me, bro. That's Bouet.
That's Bouet.
So yeah, that's my story of Bouet. I don't even know him like that, but we played together one time. He scored all our buckets for us.
Yeah, that's
so shout out Bouet.
Yeah.
So all right, before I let you go, any shout outs you want to give? Anything you got coming soon with the podcast? Let me know.
Yeah, man, I want to give a shout out to all my subscribers, all my supporters, bro. Shout out to my son, Sir. Shout out to my son, little bit cute, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the family and friends, and man, I'm gonna give you a shout out too, bro, because what you doing, like I said, I didn't watch all your shows, but I watched enough episodes, and I like what you got going on, and it's room for us all, you know what I'm saying? So if you ever need help or advice, man, don't hesitate to call, bro, because a lot of people like to hold resources back, and I ain't that type of guy. And I want to also give a shout out to the city of Milwaukee, all the guys that came to my platform, to support and stuff, man. It means a lot, man. And we just, we got to stick together, grow together, man. So, and last year, I did a book bag giveaway, right? Okay. I collabed with Blessed Savior over there on 55th and Villard. I donated 50 book bags, man, and it went so quick. So this year, coming up in August, right? I'm gonna get the dates for you, for y'all whoever watching. But I'm doing the book bag giveaway. We're gonna have more book bags. We're gonna have a raffle. I'm trying to get give away bikes, prizes, all type of stuff, man. And it's gonna be food and everything. So we just working on that, getting the flyers together, getting everything together. So I just want to help my community out, right? You know what I'm saying? Man, that's the most important thing for real, bro. So that's the only thing I got coming up, man.
Hey, I appreciate you big time. I know, shout out to Flav Davis. He put me on, man. We got on the phone.
Bro.
It was like, man, great connection. You a great dude, man.
Thank
shout
you.
out your podcast you doing. I've been watching you for a little minute. And I love that I got your story on how you even started it from the jump. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you big time. Oh, and too, before I let you go, what you in tune with, like watching sports wise? You know, we just had the finals, stuff like that. Boston won. How you feel about the NBA or what basketball are you watching right now?
Yeah, I watch the NBA, but believe it or not, Johnny, I'm a baseball guy.
Oh, you're okay.
I just went, you know, I love basketball. Of course, like I watch the finals and whatnot or whatever. I'm a huge LeBron James fan.
Oh, me too. We here.
Yeah, I'm a huge LeBron James fan. I love Giannis. I love the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we come back, you know, stronger and better. But yeah, man, when it's downtime, right? Because we got a sports podcast.
Yeah.
I like watching baseball.
Okay.
I watch the hockey game, believe it or not, man. So that's what I'm into, man. So but you know, I love basketball.
That's beastie. Yeah. Hey, sports at the end of the day, especially high level sports, I love watching competition.
Yeah.
And I just see with hockey, they almost came back from a 3-0.
Yeah.
Because they ended up losing. But like just competition, period. I love it. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. Yeah.
So, hey man, Q Barcode in the building, man. Love having you. Johnny BTV, man. We out. Love.
Yes, sir. Peace out, y'all. Yeah.